Hello and welcome back to our training where we talk about how you can get more done in less time using the power of Prosperity Central. And on our training today, we're going to continue talking about the advanced search tool, but more specifically, we're going to start talking about how you can take advantage of this tool to really start to build searches or create searches that are more campaign specific. But before we get into that, once again, my name is Jeff Osnes. I'm your host, I'm your trainer, I am your tour guide as we go through this Prosperity Central system. Now, what is the Prosperity Central system? It is an online contact management system designed to help you manage, organize, and follow up with your prospects in an effective and efficient way. It was specifically designed for the network marketing industry. However, anyone in sales can really benefit by taking advantage of this tool. Now, if you know somebody in sales or if you know somebody in network marketing, please take a moment now and share this video with them so that they can start to learn about this amazing tool. Now let's get into our training. Now, like I mentioned earlier, we are going to continue talking about the advanced search tool, and that's found under the contacts tab. As a reminder, yes, the contact manager is the heart and soul of the system. And yes, I could talk about the advanced search tool for a very long time. There are so many really cool pieces to that puzzle. However, we're not going to cover everything associated with the advanced search. I want to help you understand some of the key concepts, some of the more important pieces that you're going to be using in the advanced search tool. So we're going to click on the advanced search menu here, and that opens up all of the different options that you can search for, that you can use as criteria when building a list or trying to find specific contacts that you should be following up with. Remember, 80% of your time should be spent working with your prospects, talking to your prospects, following up with your prospects. And the advanced search tool helps you identify those people that you need to follow up with, that you need to be reaching out to. Now, in our training today, there are two pieces that we're going to be talking about. One is the contact activity section. Surprise, surprise, we've talked about this a few times now, but we're going to talk about the contact activity section and the folder section. So these two sections are going to be our focus today. And I'm going to show you how you can take advantage of these two options to help make sure you're moving your prospects through your pipeline in an effective and efficient way. So first, let's talk about the contact activity option. So let's say, for example, as you work your new leads, you want to make sure that you're specifically calling them on a regular interval. So you might want to use the member activity called a prospect. If you're working through your prospecting list, however you've gotten that list, right? Whether you've been out there meeting people in the local community, or if you've been buying leads, or you've been generating your own leads through online advertisements or flyers, whatever that might be, as contacts come into your pipeline, you should be calling them on a regular basis. So one of those options would be call the prospect, and no, I have not called this prospect. And then, of course, we may want to include a date range on this. For example, I want to find everybody that I haven't called for at least a week. This is similar to what we talked about yesterday, right? So I could come back here and choose last week, or I could do after X days ago. So if my contact has not been called for the last 6 days, so after 6 days ago, that means we're going to go back 6 days and then look at the dates past that, after that. So it's going to be within the last 6 days. Have these contacts received a call? So we've got called a prospect, no, after 6 days ago. Has not been called within the last 6 days, right? So then your question is, well, Jeff, why are we even worrying about the folder option? If you remember earlier on in our training, we talked about like lead capture pages and having contacts that come through a specific capture page going into a specific folder. As you're adding contacts to your account, you might be dropping those contacts into a specific folder. And of course, once you sign somebody up as a distributor or a business partner, you don't need to prospect to them the same way you prospect to them before. You should still be following up with them, but your follow-up is going to be considerably different. So rather than just including everybody, no matter what folder they're in, you can start to limit who shows up in the search results based off the folder they're in. So we're going to go ahead and change this to, let's say, we could do business prospects, business leads. In this specific case, I'm going to do sample contacts. But you might want to actually include multiple folders. right? If you've got multiple points funneling into a specific folder or multiple folders, then you're going to want to consider each of those folders as you're thinking, okay, who needs a phone call today? So you choose your folder, choose the activity that you're searching for or lack of activity. In this particular case, I'm looking for anybody who hasn't been called in the last 6 days. Those are people I need to follow up with. And so I go ahead and hit the search button, and that gives me my list of prospects that probably need a phone call from me. So anyway, that is it for our training today. Make sure you continue to stay tuned. We got a lot of other stuff that we're going to be covering over the next several days to really help you refine and create a process to really take your prospects through so you can be the most efficient at prospecting that you possibly can be. And it is very easy with these tools. So all of the stuff that we've been working on, it's all building up because we're building towards creating a process, a campaign that we're going to take all of our prospects through so we never lose track of a prospect. No prospect falls through the cracks, and we get the most out of every advertising dollar we spend. So as you can see, Prosperity Central is here to help you boost sales and growth. It is a super simple system that helps you present your opportunity, organize your contacts, and track those contact activities so you know who to focus on and when to focus on them. There's a 2-tier affiliate program built in so you can start building a second income stream, all while helping your team take advantage of tools they should be using anyway. It is mobile friendly and it is priced just right. Now, speaking of price, there are 3 account levels: Basic, Professional, and Premier. The Basic account is so that everybody on your team has no excuse not to have a Prosperity Central account. Everybody should have an account so they can plug into you and your training. But for those that are serious about building a business, building an income, they should upgrade to at least the Professional. The Professional gives them everything they need to manage, organize, and follow up with their prospects. And for those team leaders, those people on your team that are serious about building an organization, they should upgrade to the Premier account, which gives them the tools to create and share customized content with their organization, including a training page. Now, if you don't have a Prosperity Central account, you need to go get one today. Go to prosperitycentral.biz. Once again, prosperitycentral.biz. Go there now and set up your account so that you can start getting more done in less time using the power of Prosperity Central. Bye for now, and happy prospecting.